Find and take the Skull of Shadows from Arantir. That's our current mission.
Don't move, Harry. The great beast shall soon be yours. Right with me. Another glorious soul goes forward to the great peace.
What are you rambling about? Dead, right? Do we actually need to kill all these? I'm just here for Arantir. Couldn't you just let me go in peace? May the script succor those of pure heart. Lamontian the healer. May he always walk in the light. Crap. There's a switch there. And zombies and everything. Is there something of worth here? There's definitely some odd system going on. I would guess this is something of a bone string. It is something. Full health, mana. Fireball, full health. Not a bad thing, but at this point, I'm just looking to find Arantir. Seriously, I don't want to fight against henchman number 1 billion at this point. Just give me Arantir, and I'll go home with that. How do I get that down, by the way? Oh crap. A bad time to lose your night vision. Just saying. Okay, this is bad. Okay, so it's basically useless against something like that. Well, whatever. Could we just use the damage shield and move forward? Ignore the fighting, basically, what I'm saying.
You don't move, buddy.
Whatever.
Prepare yourself, intruder.
Prepare yourself. Prepare myself for what? It looks like a building. Yes, we don't have to fight. So, what next? This is another one of those gauntlet phases. Try to endure as long as possible, and then you resync at some point. I just don't want to play another one.
There it is. The Skull of Shadows. It's our last hope. We must take it back.
What?
Don't let it corrupt you, Sarah. Fight its lure. Arantir cannot vanquish the two of us.
What are you talking about? Where's the skull? What? Something? Where? What? Ah. Okay. Portal, bad guy. You are. Is this? Do I need to babysit you here? Anything else going on? I'm putting magic mushrooms in here now. I doubt I'll need to rope. Oh shit. There's still enemies there. Are you summoning new help constantly? Combat music.
Arantir! It's over. Give me the skull, or I'll take it from your corpse.
Silence, boy. You have no idea of what is at stake here. A few lives for an entire world. Quite a bug. Prepare yourself, demons. Die!
whatever.
Prepare for the...
What's happening?
I see you have grown considerably since our last discussion. But you have heard tales. So in the interest of fair play, I shall also summon an ally. And so we come to this. My centuries of effort and your scant 2 decades of life as a demonic dilettante. Ironic, you know. Try to understand demon spawn. Mage or necromancer, life or death, these are 2 sides of the same coin. But demons, the magics of Urgash and chaos, they are pure distraction, a negation of all that exists.
Oh shit!
The ultimate abomination of the 2 sides.
How am I supposed to hit that?
1 foot here.
Okay,
I will never permit
I see.
you to open that door.
I understand.
You're a cursed and only the sacrifice of the souls of Stonehelm can guarantee.
It's launching at us. Yep. We're not supposed to attack it unless it's basically hugging us already. Maybe I should use the fireball. Now we'll use the come hug me again, please, 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 hug me again. Okay. Crap. So we need to damage that, and Arantir loses the astral form he has. Becomes vulnerable again. So repeat until he dies. Look at it. Actually, this is a good spell for this. Very good. It does easy. It doesn't miss.
There are none left who can seal away your father. You have beaten me and murdered the world.
No! We'll find a way to avoid his prophecies of doom and death.
My son, you have become even more than I had hoped. Ah, the blood that shall flow, the fires that shall rage. Bring me the skull.
Little
The world
me.
hangs in the balance, my love. Take the skull quickly. The portal's weakening. Together we can heal the wounds of this war. Now, Sereth! Don't be afraid. No power exists that would dare to defy us. There would be no evil we could not overcome.
Pick up the skull. Bring it.
What exactly do I need to do? Or take it to the pyramid to free your father? No. No, we'll just on the altar.
10 centuries shall the fortress stand, walls of spirit wrapped in walls of fire. And horned lords shall bow their heads to one not yet born of the darkest sire. 1 century of blood and strife. The moon shall darken and none know why. The resting place at last is found of the 7th who soared so high.
Traitor! You've grown as weak as your mother! Curse you and Isabel for failing me!
Have strength, Zareth. Use some of mine if you must. Ah! Hurry!
Enough! Let the work begun by the 7th dragon be finished. Here today, by my hand.
Betrayer! I shall hunt you like a cur that you are, you and your pretty friend! Remember that I am ancient and patient. One day I will be free, and I will teach you the full measure of agony!
From greed or fear he will decide the chained one is left alone. The relic's power yet untapped, and Ashan's fate still yet unknown.
That it? That's it. Yeah, Dark Messiah. I feel the game engine and the concept in general is very solid. This is to... Basically what's wrong with this game can be summed into those tomb sections. They all look the same, easy to get lost in, opponents that are a huge drain on your resources, at least on a mage, or you will just avoid them completely, so what's the point? It's I wish the sections where there are actually people, especially in the earlier parts where you're in the city doing stuff, I would exchange all the spiders, goblins, orcs and undead gladly for a game that was mostly that. Missions between the humans in a human city. That's much more interesting than anything that became after that. So game was very good in my opinion, at least in the start, even with the undead, changing the undead ghoul across the city and all that, fighting against minor invasion attempts in the city, trying to board the ship, take control of it, that sort of thing. That's at that point the game, in my opinion, was genuinely good, and after that it definitely started to... It doesn't nosedive, but it sort of descends into mediocrity, especially with the further we got closer to the end, the more meh it feels. Definitely not a bad game, but again, actually it reminds me of Thief game series. The first game is fairly similar. It's a very good concept, but frankly most of the game is full of gameplay that never should have been. It's basically you're supposed to be a thief doing thievery stuff, but it gets mixed up with sort of monster smashing or dodging. They're not good enemies. They don't really provide anything interesting, and the game sort of excels when it's you against human opponents in very typical. Let's take a mansion for example, where you listen to the people and guards talk, you find typical items or what the inhabitants will have, you find secrets, all that stuff. That's good, but then when it puts you against very generic monsters, it just sort of sucks. Here I feel it's the same thing. All the interesting stuff happened early on, and when there's a lot of interaction with humans and things like that, then you really get into the game. But when it's in a dark corridor with spiders and undead, you can take it for a while, but then it becomes so dull, and you just want to get on with it, so it would end. And I feel those sort of lowest points of the game are stretched longer than they need to be, and that's where this game sort of falls flat. Still an okay experience, but I don't feel like playing this again. So I'm glad it's over. I'd gladly play the earlier parts again, but the middle and end, yeah, no. Too soon.